So this is quite peppery. It's a peppery chicken, a beautiful, beautiful curry. It's really easy to make, and of course, it's delicious. Welcome back to How to Cook Great. So at the back here, I've got 1 kg, which is 2.2 pounds of chicken parts. The bone is in, the skin has been removed. 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 tablespoon ginger garlic paste. Very simply, in a bowl, little mix. So a large mixing bowl, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon turmeric, 1 tablespoon ginger garlic paste. In that goes. Got a glove on, I'm going to get in there and give that a mix. Now, if you can leave this for an hour or so, great. If you can stick it in the fridge overnight, even better. Also, we're going to need 1 cup of tomato, 1 cup of onion, fresh chili up to you, how many you want to put in really, but yeah, cut, slit down the middle there. Here I've got 2 dried red chilies. I've got 1 teaspoon of fennel seeds, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, 1 teaspoon of cloves, 1 teaspoon of coriander seeds, a little bit of cinnamon, 2 teaspoons of black pepper, and 1 of poppy seeds. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take all of these, including the chili, we're going to grind that up to make our powder. Okay, so we've got a lovely, beautiful powder mix there. Let's go. So I've got 3 tablespoons of oil in there. I'm using a mustard oil, but you can use a different oil if you want. Now, I didn't show you this earlier, but I've got some curry leaves here, fresh curry leaves. If you can get them, they're fabulous. If not, try and get dried. And then we're going to go in with the onion and the chili. Medium heat, about 4 minutes. So nice medium heat. Just get those onions softened a little bit. We're now going to add in that 1 cup of tomato. I'm going to add a little bit more salt now. We're going to go for about maybe 5 minutes. We want these tomatoes to break down, which they will do after a couple of minutes. And I'm going to kind of mash it with my spoon a little bit. These are just softening down here. It's time for the chicken now. So here's our chicken that we put the garlic ginger paste on, the turmeric and the salt. 5 minutes, giving it a stir fairly often now. So we've got some absolutely wonderful flavors going on there, but we're about to add loads more. There's our beautiful masala spice that we made, very peppery. Stay on this medium heat and go for about another 4 minutes, but this time keep stirring it. I don't want the spices to burn. If they burn, they taste a little bit bitter, so just keep it moving. Okay, so if you want, you can just cook it like this until it's done and ready to serve. I'm going to add a bit of water to it. Just like a cup of water there. We're going to put this on a below medium now. We've been on medium, we're going to go below medium. I'm going to let it go for about another 5 or 6 minutes. Like I say, don't want it swimming in sauce. You can serve this very dry, this one, if you want, but just a little bit, I think, is beautiful. Okay, so I'm really happy there with that amount of masala or gravy, but if you want, you can dry it out a little bit more, or if you want it wetter, add a little bit more water. Okay, off goes the heat. Check it for salt, it's going to be good for me. A little bit of cilantro or coriander in there. Little mix, job done. Let's get that on the plate. Delicious. Now that is beautiful with rice if you want, but I prefer to eat that with like some parotta or some sort of bread, like a naan bread. Actually, parotta is what I prefer. Hope you enjoyed that. Keep safe, keep well. Please do give us a thumbs up, comment, hit the bell thing, blah, 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 all that good stuff. Hello, how you doing? Look, today we're going to make this chicken curry, Indian style. We've got a lot of pepper in there. We're going to call it a pepper creamy, coconutty, delicious curry. It's simple, it's delightful, it's spicy. Welcome back to How to Cook Great. So we're going to take a look at these ingredients first. I'll show you some others as we go along. So we've got chicken there, whole chicken, skin on, bone in. That's a 1 kg or a 2.2 pound chicken. Cut that into chunks. 2 cups of onion, 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste, 2 dried red chili, 4 green cardamom, inch or so of cinnamon stick and 2 teaspoons of peppercorns. Let's get moving. So in my pan, I have about 3 tablespoons of oil. I'm using a sunflower oil. You could use a different oil if you want. Coconut oil is also nice in this. So let's drop in those chilies, the green cardamom, the cinnamon, and the peppercorns. We're on an above medium heat. I'll be back in about 60 seconds. Let them do their thing in that oil. Let it infuse it and give it a good flavor. Never skip this part of any masala or curry that you're doing. Okay, to that we're gonna add 2 cups of the onion, and we're gonna go for 4 minutes. Beautiful. Next up, let's grab our chicken. Like I said, 1 kg, 2.2 pound chicken. A whole chicken just chopped up, skin on, bone in. To that we're going to add some salt and black pepper, and quite a lot of black pepper. So we're going to go double the amount to the salt there. About 6 minutes, stirring fairly often. We're well on our way. So about 6 minutes in there, been stirring this fairly often, looking beautiful. We're now going to add in that 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste, which is a 50-50 mix of minced garlic and ginger. You can buy it in many stores depending on where you live. You can certainly get it online, or like us, you can make it yourself. We use so much of it here. Now a couple of ingredients you've not seen. Some fresh chili. I put mine in whole like that. You can chop it up if you want. The amount is up to you. And then some spices. The big 4 always call it that. We've got a teaspoon each of turmeric, chili, cumin and coriander powders. If you don't have them, you could use a curry powder mix that you have. I think the separate or individual spices are better though. And we're going to be stirring this constantly now for 2 minutes. To that now we're going to add 2 cups of water. And I'm now going to grab some coconut milk. So again, 2 cups there of coconut milk. Let's get this on a nice low heat now. Nice little simmer. And we're going to let this go for about another 8 or 9 minutes. We're going to give it a stir every now and then. It's delicious. Look at that. Fantastic. Okay, off goes the heat. Just about 4 minutes on my cooker there. You can see that it's slightly darkened in color, thickened, and we've got a really nice masala there. I'm happy there. I'm going to finish this off with a whole cup of cilantro or coriander, whatever you may call that. I'm going to give that a mix, check that for salt. For me, it's perfect. That is really delicious. Well done, everyone. Well done. Absolutely marvelous. Fantastic with rice or with some roti bread, whatever you want.